What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another daily vlog. We are currently 5 days out from show number 2 of the season. It is a great day, very positive start to the day. Obviously yesterday we was up in weight, we was 82 kilos. This morning we was 80.5 kilos. So I'm buzzing with the start to today. Posing felt better, I was able to hold the vacuum. I was able to actually go toilet this morning and last night. And everything is just running so much smoother. So I'm so happy with how things are running. I've got shoulders and arms today. Running off this morning's look with, I'm 2 mils deep. Running off this morning's look with how I'm looking, I'm really excited to actually train today. I'm shattered. I've had like no carbs today. My carbs got lowered yesterday due to the weight gain. We had 6 litres of water going in yesterday. That's the hardest part for me. You can put me on 600, 700, 800, 1,000 calories, I'll be fine. You tell me to drink water, that's a struggle, the real struggle for me. But today is the same protocol, same foods. However, we're on 8 litres of water today, or 8 litres of fluid today, which is going to be a huge challenge for me. But we'll just get it done. We'll just drink. We're currently 2.5 litres down. It's 12 o'clock and we're about to train, 2.5 litres down. I drink about 1.5 litres in the gym, so that puts me up into roughly 4 litres. Between doing the rest of my cardio when I get home, I'll probably drink another litre, so that's 5. And then I go for my steps, probably another 2 litres to 7. So I've only got a litre to play with there. So it's not too much at all, really. I've got 2 more shakes to have, so that could probably push me up to my 8 litres. So that's the plan. That's the protocol for today. We're just going to see how things go, really. Like I said, we're in a good spot. I'm really happy with how things are going. I'm really happy with the weight drop this morning. And like I said, the posing felt so much nicer this morning. I was able to hold the vacuum in the abs and thighs, which I'm buzzing with. The front double bicep, the lat spread. I think it's the most conditioned my legs have looked as of, well, to date. So huge improvements from a couple days ago when I was still getting over the illness. So again, I'm buzzing. Today, like I said, we've got shoulders and arms. We're going to start with lateral raises. We're going to go into rear delt fly on the pec deck. We're then going to hit some biceps. We've got 4 movements of biceps. We're then going to do 3 movements of triceps and finish with 1 quick little arm blaster for biceps. Again, that's if things go to plan, machines get used, we just alternate around. That just is what happens. There's no point in moaning, groaning, waiting. You just move things around and get on with it. Everyone's there, everyone's in the gym to do their own thing, to go towards their own goals. So we just move things around. Again, what we've got for the rest of today is we've got 4 more meals left. They're pretty much carbless meals, so I probably won't bother showing you guys those meals. Hopefully tomorrow's check-in goes well. We're below 80.5, which is this morning's weight, and we can start carb loading. That will be a huge win for me. As of today, like I said, this is a prep low for me. So this is the lowest official weight I've been in prep, minor illness. The lowest prior to this was 82.6. Sorry, 82. So we're 1.5 kilos lighter than my previous lowest off this prep. Last year, the lightest was 82.6. So we're 2.1 kilos lighter now than we was all of last prep. So there's a huge positive. Again, this intro I'm going to end here really because it is hot. We need to get into the gym. I need to go to the toilet. We need to hit some arms and shoulders. And we need to get home and eat because I am starving. But yeah, so I'll catch you in the workout. I'll try and get as much filmed as possible, depends how busy the gym is. It doesn't look too bad, but again, people can walk, so it might potentially be busy, but we'll just have to see what happens. But I'll catch you in the next bit. Welcome to the session. So again, we're doing shoulders and arms today. We're starting with the rear delt pec deck. Again, we're just hitting some nice reps. We're going for controlled reps. I've shortened the clips down. We're going to be trying to hit between 10 to 15 reps on all sets in this movement, in this session today, really. The second set is the lateral raises. Again, the video angle is awful due to the amount of people which was in it. The camera had to be popped up at a funny angle. But again, we're looking at 12 to 15 with minimum being 10 reps. Making sure full range of motion throughout the whole movement, getting full blood flow to the middle delt in this movement. We're here doing our easy bar curls. There's a slight different variation. We're lifting up to the top of our eyebrow at the top of the rep here. Again, just getting a slight bit more of a squeeze. Again, we're doing 30 kilos here. We're matching every single weight we done prior to our illness, which is a huge positive. Moving into dumbbell hammer curls at this point, we've got fairly hot, so we've whacked the old jumper off. And we've got our sweet purple, well, pinky purple Gymshark top on. We do have a little bit of a swing at the end of the rep, so normally I get to about 10, I have to have a slight rest and then do another 2. And bam, we're doing our facing away cable curls with the sleeve rolled up just to see what the bicep stretch is. In future, I would like to get more of a squeeze and try and keep that upper arm still instead of drag through. That's just something I need to improve on, but we can work on that going forwards. Into the next movement, which is single arm preacher curl. If your gym has one of these, I would heavily recommend using it. This is such a nice machine. I find this so much nicer than dumbbells. Again, you pick and choose. This machine, to me, it just allows you to put more pressure and tension on the actual bicep. Now we're moving into triceps. Cross body tricep cable extensions. These are awesome. Again, people call them samurais if you flip the other way and do them above your head. I prefer this variation. It's less stress on my shoulders. Allows me just to grab from left to right, pull down rather than twist. So much smoother for me. And boom, the tank top is out and we're feeling big. So we're doing straight bar push downs. Again, we're going for full range of motion. And in this movement here, even though the line's a bit dodgy and I'm very pale, you can start to see the horseshoe. And this, for the first time in a long time, I'm starting to see arm sides actually looking all right until we hit this variation. We've got overhead rope extension. Normally I use the bar. There's a lad just to my left. He was actually doing the rope, so I thought I'd use the rope today, but normally I do the bar. The rope I find is a slight bit harder. I prefer the bar. I just think I get more tension, but we go. And boom, the side profile of the single arm bicep curls. We're finishing up with this movement. I love this for a finisher. I also think this makes my arms look massive, so I'm going to take this as a huge positive. We've only got our left arm because there's no point in doing the right arm because you won't be able to see it, but this is how I want my arm to look all the time, not just in this shot, just continuously. If my arm was this size, it would be perfect. This is probably the favourite movement, hence why I see the absolute longest for me. Again, you can't really see the other arm, so I've cut it off, and I like it that much. We've got the variation in the mirror. It actually doesn't look as good in the mirror, but it is such a good movement. Again, like I said, I've never felt so big doing a movement, and this is such an ego lift for me just to make me feel better. And bam, some more striations have come through from the rear, more glute striations, hamstring, and actually the back definition has come in. The front double bicep, leg definition has come in, and the front lat spread, my all-time favourite, and an abs and thighs. So feeling good. And we are back home post-workout. So that's shoulders and arms wrapped up for this peak week. And we're feeling good. We're in a good spot. I'm really happy with how things are going. We're on 8 litres of water today. I'm feeling a bit bloated, but we'll just have to see what tomorrow's look is upon wake. I'm not too worried. We're low carb, so we're just going to roll with how it is, follow what Matt says, and hopefully come in better on Sunday, which I think we probably will. As you saw from the training videos, my final bicep movement for me is a huge ego boost. I never feel huge. I never feel like I'm lean enough when I see myself in the mirror doing that movement or back on videos. It does make me feel quite happy and quite good. To do my posing routine and posing mandatories post-workout today actually made me feel quite happy as well, because I feel like my posterior chain has really started to come in now. The lines in the glutes and the quads and the glutes and hamstrings have come in. the whole back area, just everything, not even a pinpoint in an area, the whole back has started to come in now as well. So I'm really excited for potentially the final show of the season coming in a couple of weeks' time. That will be very exciting, because after this show we've got another 10 days of digging deep to get more striations. So that really excites me. Hopefully, fingers crossed, no illnesses. I'm going to keep this one a nice short outro to the video, purely for the basis. Fingers crossed we can carb load tomorrow and it'll be a nice longer video tomorrow, Friday. And we know Saturday's going to be a nice video, but Sunday's going to be a fairly long video. So today's going to be a bit of a shorter video. On a whole, we're really feeling good, quite good about things. We've done our cardio today, we've done our steps today, and I'm not feeling depleted or drained like I was on Monday. So these are huge positives going forward into tomorrow's, hopefully, carb loading session. But thank you for the love and support in the previous videos. And again, a fair few of you have subscribed. For those of you who haven't, please feel free to subscribe. The subscribe count is going up fairly standard each day now, which is really beneficial. And it's making me excited to keep going. So I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video, which, fingers crossed, is day 1 of carb loading.